Morning, everyone. It's Thursday after Bank Holiday Monday. I'm going to have our first bet of the week since then. I'm going for the two National Hunt Flat races at the end of the Warwick card. The first one is in the 520. The both Ollie Murphy horses, ridden by Aidan Coleman. The first one is Over the Top. It's the 2-1 favourite at the moment. You can get 2-1 practically across the board for it. It's £150,000 purchase out of a point to point field. It's running 1 point to point, which has worked out pretty well at I'll have to pronounce this. Forgive me, Ballindenisk. Ballindenisk. I always have trouble with that for some reason. It was ridden by Jamie Codd, which tells you quite a bit, really, out of Dennis Murphy's yard. It won the race quite well. I've reviewed it. As I say, the form's worked out point to point wise. The two in behind it have both won since. The horse it's got to fear today is Temple High of Nicky Henderson's for the Million in Mind partnership. That's never run before. Not that keen on its pedigree, but it should run. It should run really well, given its connections. But Over the Top is by Fleming's Firth, who I love, particularly in National Hunt Flat races. Ollie Murphy's got a great record at Warwick and in National Hunt Flat races in general. And I'm quite happy to take on the 2-1 about an even money shot. So that'll be a 1 point win on Over the Top in the 520 at Warwick. In the 555 at Warwick, we have another favourite at 13-8 at the moment. I think best priced, yes. 13-8 best priced with Coral, Ladbrokes, Paddy Power, Bet Victor and Boyle Sport. And that would be Dundrum Wood. Again, an Ollie Murphy horse, ridden by Aidan Coleman. This is also by Fleming's Firth, as was Over the Top. I absolutely love Fleming's Firth at this level. Well, I love him at any level. But to go on to Dundrum Wood's form, he finished 11 lengths behind Fury Road, at Dromahaine on the 20th of May 2018. The horse in second place there that day was a horse called El Barra, which, if I remember rightly, has since been sold for 280,000 to Harold Kirk for Willie Mullins. As far as I know, that hasn't run yet. The Reaches have bought it, so that's a good sign on that sense. Fury Road himself has got some great form. I mean, his initial run was behind Monkfish, Gameface, Opposites Attract at Stolin on the 20th of April 2018. And that form seems to have worked out well, and a lot of the horses in there have sold very well and expected to do well in the future. Fury Road himself, as I say, went on from his initial run to beat El Barra. He then finished fifth at Leopardstown on Boxing Day when he was expected to win. He finished 10 lengths behind, clearly needed the run. And so we forgive him that. Fury Road then went on to win at Fairyhouse in a National Flat race, where he beat the Rubinator by 7 lengths, albeit 2-5 on. So the form around Dundrum Wood is absolutely rock solid. You just can't knock it. Again, there's another unraced Henderson horse in the race called O'Connell Street, ridden by Nico de Boinville. There's also Kemble Cascade to consider, and Warren Greytrex's, and For Luck of Ben Paulins. All do very well at Warwick, all do very well in National Flat races. So we'll just have to see how they go on, but none of them have got any form behind them, and certainly not the depth of form from point to point that Dundrum Wood has got. So I think the 13-8 is actually a bit of a steal. I think it probably, in all honesty, should be odds on around the 4-6 mark. So again, 1 point win, 13-8. I know that the short prices, and I know if one wins and one loses, there's not going to be much of a profit. I think Dundrum Wood has probably got the better chance of the two if you want to split them for your own purposes. But we'll go 1 point win on each. Take best odds guaranteed as per usual. If you want to double them up, I wouldn't put you off, but I don't do doubles. I know some of you do, and we'll go from there. The other thing to point out, sorry, I neglected to point out that the point-to-point form from Fury Road by Dundrum Wood was then franked when he turned up at Rothcannon on the 25th of November, and he easily beat Notre Pari and Hurricane Arcado. They haven't done so much since, but such was his superiority in it. He won the race by 3 lengths, going away close home, very comfortably, and I think he'll run a big race here today. So those are the two Ollie Murphy horses. In the 5:55, sorry, in the 5:20, we have Over the Top, and in the 5:55 we have Dundrum Wood, both 1 point win. So please take the prices that I have advised. Don't take any less than the prices I've advised, and make sure you get best odds guaranteed. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.